This topic is already addressed in the Risale-i-Nur, where it mentions, one by one, all the evidences in the universe, how the Quran presents proofs of God's existence in the universe. We will get into this topic later. If such a distinction is made, meaning if we accept this palace but say we cannot accept its master, we cannot know its master, we cannot see its master, and the existence of its master cannot be proven, if we are going to make such a distinction, when we say we cannot know the existence of the master, if what we mean is that we cannot know the color of his eyes, the shape of his eyebrows, or what he looks like, then this is correct. However, if we say that we cannot know the existence of this master, that would be as big a lie as the universe itself, and every atom and every kind of being in the universe would refute us countless times over.
That is, when we see a work of the master, we believe in the master's existence as surely as if we had seen him with our own eyes. Because art inevitably points to the artist, they are inseparable, but we cannot know the nature of the master, what was his height, his appearance, his face like, and so on. In the same way, we cannot know the nature of the master of the palace of the universe. That's right. Because we are already forbidden from contemplating his essence. However, we can know Allah through his names and attributes.
Now we gave the example of a table. So what kind of work of art is a human being, and what kinds of acts are carried out within a human? Have we ever thought about this? How could such a work of art not point to its artist, and how could it not be evidence of its maker with every single atom, every limb, every fold? Just as a painting completely points to its painter, if I were to deny the painter just because I don't see him, I can see with the eye of reason that it definitely has a master, an artist. This is scientific, intellectual, and evidential. Now you can clearly see the magnificent difference between a simple work of art and a human being. Can a work of art like a human exist without an artist?
Of course it cannot.
The sciences, like the feelings of humanity, observe the entire universe and lay these evidences before our eyes. In other words, what all the sciences describe and explain with every single issue they address is evidence for the existence of the master, the artist, the owner, and the creator of the universe. If there is anything in the world most worthy of astonishment, it is this denial. As we said, we are not being asked to understand or know the essential nature of the master, the artist, or the creator. What is asked of us is to know of his existence, and the evidences for his existence are being mentioned. If we ask what the function of the mind is, it is to comprehend matters with the eye of the intellect where the physical eye cannot see. If we are only going to believe in what we see, then what purpose does the mind serve? Again, this is expressed in the Risale-i-Nur as follows. The minds of those who seek everything in matter are in their eyes, but the eye is blind to spirituality, it cannot see. There is a magnificent aphorism in the Kulliyat. For even though there are countless signs of order and wisdom in the beings of the universe that testify to his existence and oneness, not knowing or seeing him is such a degree of blindness and ignorance that even the most ignorant and blind person can understand it.